Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you the second video in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, the Phantom of Venice. We were just about to leave the Ca' Nascosta and do a little bit of exploring in Venice. So let's see, this is our map here that we can use to navigate throughout Venice. There's a few places where we can actually stop and do things, and then there are some places where we cannot. The little places with the eyes are good places that we can see. So let's maybe... you can only travel from the nearest places, so like I can't just jump here, I have to go somewhere in between. Let's maybe go to the Rialto Market. Yeah, let's not spend money, but let's take Luigi. Money is hard to come by in this mystery. You can find it laying about. Oh, we're at Rialto Market. Can we... Oh, there we go. You have to click on it to see.
Fresco, presto, venite, pesce fresco.
Bene, bene. Tu come stai?
Let's see. If you move your mouse around, you may find money. You may also not find money if you are like me and bad at finding money in Nancy Drew games. Eventually we will need that, but we don't need it now. However, gelato sounds delicious. Okay, if you would like an Easter egg, might I recommend taking a cone and choosing cherry and coconut and lime. These are the colors of the Italian flag. We get a chicken cackle and gelato. Gelato is amazing. I love gelato. And there's the Italian flag egg. Voila, Easter egg. Okay, cool. So that's the Rialto Market. Very nice. Let's see. Where can we go? Let's go to Campo San Polo. I believe we can look at... Can we not look at Campo San Polo? Never mind. We can't look at Campo San Polo. Where else can we look? The Piazza San Marco? Let's go there. We can ride. We can take whatever V is. There are easier ways to do this, but you know. Piazza San Marco it is. Okay, so first, I mean, we can go over to our little bank area over here, the Banca del Oro.
I need my Italian dictionary.
It's, I mean, oro I think means gold, and banca is bank, so gold bank. Pretty straightforward. Hello, security camera. So let's use this card that I got from a parcel earlier. Slide that into the machine. Welcome, Nancy Drew. Important. All information below is confidential. Use discretion when discussing this case with anyone other than your contact, Sophia. So this is from the Italian FBI instructions. After you read this, you will be provided with a pair of binoculars and a PDA. Using the binoculars, you will watch Antonio Fango, a suspect in the recent thefts attributed to the Phantom. See crime dossier. The window of his office in the Argonne building, Campo dei Frari, can be clearly seen from the rooftop of Ca' Nascosta. The surveillance team at the entrance to the Argonne building will page you via the PDA whenever Fango enters. An audio signal will alert you to his arrival. A light on the PDA will remain on as long as he is in the building. Any suspicious or unusual activity should be reported immediately using the PDA. Press the call button on the PDA keypad to reach your contact, Detective Sofia Leperace. Background on Antonio Demetrius Fango. Born in Genoa, June 1st, 1972, kicked out of Politecnico Tesla for cheating in December 1993, moved to Venice from Milan in March 2006, custom designs and installs communication entertainment systems for homes and businesses through his company Sognetrico. He is its sole employee. After the theft of the Doge's sword, Venice police retrieved a tip that Fango may have been involved. Wiretaps and surveillance of his business and apartment have revealed nothing out of the ordinary. His contact with people is limited. About once a week, he buys an assortment of chocolates. He rarely eats out, often takes long, random, unaccompanied walks. He has no criminal record. All right, so our job is to basically stalk this guy. Cool, cool. Crime... Oh, sweet. Okay, so there's my PDA. So I could probably call Sophia with that. And binoculars. Cool. I wanted to read more, though. I wasn't done. I wanted to look at my
I need a
instructions.
card.
Yes, thank you, Nancy. Okay, crime dossier. Summary of crimes attributed to the Phantom. Successful disabling of complex alarm systems and a lack of crime scene evidence make these thefts similar to those committed by the Leo Macchiano theft ring. However, no connection between the Phantom and any member of Macchiano ring has yet been discovered. 4 January, Leipzig Gutenberg Bible reported missing from Palazzo Foglio. Theft may have occurred days earlier during New Year's Eve party when a man wearing black cape and brigella mask was seen on the premises, thought to be a partygoer. 18 January, Doge's sword stolen from exhibit at Doge's palace sometime between midnight and 4 a.m. Alarm system appeared to be set but did not go off. No sign of forced entry. Guards saw nothing. Unusual on security cameras. Caped figure seen on nearby street just after midnight. 22 January, original score of Verdi's Rigoletto stolen from La Venice. Security cameras lost power at 2:16 a.m. When power was restored at 2:18, item was missing. At 2:23, caped figure wearing brigella mask moved past security camera on 3rd floor. No alarms were triggered. No sign of forced entry. 25 January, chalice of St. Gervase stolen from convent of St. Gervase sometime between midnight and 5 a.m. No property was damaged. Glass case that held chalice and alarm system were both intact. Nothing out of the ordinary was seen or heard. This guy is sneaky, this Phantom. Okay, let's call Sophia. Let's call our contact.
Ciao, this is Nancy Drew.
Yes, is this Detective Leporace?
Si, but please, to you I am just Sophia.
I'll remember that, Sophia.
Why do you call? Gnauf be watching Fango. He's not in his office.
I know. I just wanted to make sure this PDA thing works.
It is from the GdiF. Military equipment is good. But you are smart to test it, Nancy. And you are good to help us. We are very short-handed. Carnevale keeps the police very busy.
I just hope I can help.
Remember, when you have seen Fango do something of interest, call me. Ciao.
Can do. All right. What's over here? Little store. Fortune telling. This book, where is it, this book? One of these books belonged to Abby Sedaris in Message in a Haunted Mansion. One of them was her fortune-telling book. Let's see. The Strand magazine is where Sherlock Holmes mysteries are published. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's a book on Mayan glyphs, which would be from Secret of a Scarlet Hand. This appears to be the magazine that was from... Oh, maybe it's not, because we can buy it. I was going to say it looks like the one from Stay Tuned for Danger. But maybe not. Sharks. These are probably hints to the upcoming mystery. Ransom of the Seven Ships. This looks like it could be something. Those look like old books. That looks like a horse riding book. Maybe Secret of Shadow Ranch. What is this? Oh, no. Okay. That's Sassy Detective. We don't need to buy it, though. I like to save money in this game. Money is hard to come by. Money is hard to come by. Let's see. Can we go? Oh, we can go to the Campo dei Friari. We haven't been there yet. Let's just walk all over Venice. Take a long, long time. Okay, what's here? Oh, this is the Argonne building. So this is the guy that we're going to be snooping. Can I just open his door?
Looks like I'm going to have to pick this lock somehow.
Oh, I gotta pick his lock. You mean I can't just walk into the suspect's office? Is that too easy? I suppose. Well, hey, you know what Nancy has? She has a bunch of bobby pins. I bet those could be useful for picking.
That's my pager. Antonio Fango is in his office. Time to go to work.
That could be useful for picking a lock. But anyway, we've got a job to do. Quick, Nancy, quick. We need to snoop on this poor guy while he's in his office. Maybe he's not a poor guy. Who knows? Maybe he's a criminal. We don't know.
I'm too far away to see anything.
That's why we have binoculars, Nancy. Simmer down. Focus.
Nancy, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Studying the architecture. That's what I want to be, an architect, so I'm kind of boning up.
You Americans always busy doing something. Que noia.
Does that mean I'm annoying? If so, apologies. Who's singing? I can hear the wasps and I can hear singing, but Fango is not really doing anything besides drinking coffee. Smart man, by the way. I would be drinking coffee too. Coffee is wonderful. Not really much. Oh, what?
This looks interesting.
He's doing something with the pigeon. Is he reading something? Leaving his office. Okay.
Better go somewhere private and call Sophia.
Let's go to our room.
He removed something from the pigeon's leg. You are positive?
Yes, he removed something, kind of studied it, then left the office.
Maybe he is using a trained pigeon to communicate with someone. Yes, this could be true, because we know that by phone he talks to almost no one. Here is what we will do. I will deliver to you a tracking device. You will sneak into Fango's office when he is not there and feed it to the pigeon. After that, you can use your PDA to see in what direction it has flown.
You want me to feed a tracking device to a pigeon?
It will be very, very tiny. But I do not want to leave it at the ATM. If you go there too much, people will get suspicious. So we will leave it for you in the costume store in Campo Santa Maria Formosa. It will be hidden among the things there. You will have to find it.
How will I know what it looks like?
Very soon, I will send a picture of it to your PDA. But you must locate the device quickly. If you do not find it in time, it will destroy itself. If that happens, we will hide another device. Your PDA will show you where we have hidden it.
You want me to feed a tracking device that self-destructs to a pigeon?
The self-destruct mechanism will automatically deactivate when you pick it up. And do not worry. The device will not hurt the pigeon after it is swallowed.
Well, then I guess I'm on my way to Campo Santa Maria Formosa.
After you have fed the tracking device to the pigeon, you must do two things. You must find out where the pigeon goes when it leaves Fango's, and you must discover what it is carrying. Call me when you know these things. Ciao.
Pigeon bug. Located in Costumi di Vera in Campo Santa Maria Formosa. Okay, I guess let's very quickly go pick up the exploding pill. Because if we don't pick it up fast enough, it will explode and then it will move somewhere else. Sorry, but that just sounds entirely impractical and a lot more work than necessary. Thanks, Luigi. You are fast. Okay, so you need to go into the costume shop and look very carefully. It's hidden right there. Sweet. That actually wasn't too hard. You know what? I really do not like Nancy's outfit. I feel like she needs new clothes. Maybe let's get her like a nice red dress and maybe some like fancy shoes. But that's not very practical for walking around in. That mask is from Legend of the Crystal Skull. The Last Mystery. This pirate hat could be referencing Ransom of the Seven Ships, which is coming up. We could get a necklace too. No, let's just get the dress. We'll change into that back at our place. Because we do need to go back and we need to get bobby pins so we can actually break into the office. Because that is what Nancy does. Breaks into places. Okay. In we go. Let's get our bobby pin. Oh. Where's the phone? Phone. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, is this Nancy?
Miss Rutherford, yes, it's Nancy. How are you?
But to be honest, I'm rather peeved. Were you or were you not to call me just as soon as you were settled in there at the car?
I'm sorry, I should have called, but I've been very busy.
And I've been very worried. I was afraid Margarita had allowed my beloved Carnescosta to fall into such a state of disrepair that it was no longer habitable.
Oh, no, the car is fine.
Oh, that's a relief. So, how goes the case? Captain Brassica said he was going to send you a parcel. Has it arrived?
Yes, it sure has.
Good. The sooner you get to work, the better. I talked you up quite a bit, you know. Both the GDIF and the local gendarmerie are expecting great things from you. As am I. No one wants this phantom scoundrel captured more than I do.
I'm flattered, Miss Rutherford, and I'll do my best. But it's not like I'm a superhero or anything. Like I told you, I just like solving mysteries.
Just see that you solve this one in a timely fashion, dear. We leave on a cruise in 2 weeks, and I shan't be able to enjoy a second of it until I know all those stolen works of art have been recovered.
I get the feeling Margarita's not real happy about my staying here at the car.
That is just tough tiddlywinks. Putting you up is the least she can do for me after all I've done for her.
Just what have you done for her?
I made the mistake of helping her pay for some of the repairs that reared their ugly little heads after I sold her the car. I did so not because of any legal obligation, but because of my abiding affection for the place and all things Venetian. She is such a cheapskate. I feared she would ignore what had to be done until the car crumbled into ruins.
How did she get to be such a cheapskate?
When her husband died, he left Margarita everything, which amounted to a small fortune. What he didn't leave her, however, was even the slightest clue as to what to do with it. And now, after years of bad investments and wasteful spending, she's starting to feel the pinch. But I'm afraid it's my erstwhile residence there in Venezia that must pay the price for her fiscal ineptitude.
I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
As it happens, I'm writing my memoirs. They shall be called The Principles of Prudence. Unfortunately, this has necessitated my hiring an assistant. You really must stop thinking bad thoughts about Ginger. Yes, you are. Just look how she's shaking. The other day, poor Ginger mistook the shapeless lump of leather my assistant called her purse for a doggy toy and ripped it to shreds. She's still a bit perturbed. Although, believe you me, Ginger did her a massive favor. Anyway, if you ever cannot reach me, it means we are hard at work. Bonne chance!
Oh, Prudence, dramatic as always. She's an interesting woman, that Prudence. Oh, we had stuff to do. Almost forgot. Let's put on our new dress. Ooh, beautiful. That's at least better. Like, we could wear that, and then maybe a cool little bandana thing. That's not horrible. And wear a little black flats. Let's get some bobby pins for picking locks. Should we wear a hat? See, the hat doesn't match. Then we're just, like, in a bunch of primary colors. We'll just have regular hair. Nancy's titty and hair. Let's use the restroom. Maybe we'll get a cookie.
Cheeseburger.
Nah, that's a great one. That's a line from Joe in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, from Joe Hardy. Cheeseburger. Alright, let's maybe check in with Colin and Helena.
Hello, Nancy.
Do you live here at the car?
No, I have a room in a building on the other side of the Grand Canal. A very small room. But I spend so much time here and so little time there, I suppose technically I do live here.
I've kept you long enough.
What's his name?
What's whose name?
The bloke who gave you that locket you're wearing.
Oh, Ned.
Goodbye, Nancy.
That was awkward. Yes, his name is Ned, and I like him very much. Sorry, but Colin totally creeps me out. He's kind of a weirdo. All right, let's see Helena.
Hello, Nancy, right? So, how do you like Venice?
Oh, it's incredible.
I think Venice is the most fascinating city in the world. Its history, its art, its layout, everything about it is so rich and so beautiful, and there's so much about human ingenuity. I absolutely love it.
Have you ever thought about living here?
I have indeed. In fact, every time I come here, I make an effort to meet new people. Having friends is very important to me, you see? But I don't want to move here until I can afford my own palazzo. So, until that day, I shall have to content myself with staying here wherever I can and as often as I can.
How long have you been coming here?
I've been coming here ever since I was about your age. I always try to stay somewhere different. I'm a journalist. Right now, I live in Hamburg because that's where the offices of Your Welt magazine are. I do most of my writing for them. But I know far more about Venice than I do about Hamburg. In fact, I know more about Venice than most Venetians do. I know where the best souvenir stands are, the nicest glass shops. Here, I'll make you a list of the cheapest cafes.
No, that's okay. You don't need to do that.
You don't want to know where the cheapest cafes are? Are you sure you're American?
I'm just not into touristy things, that's all.
I see.
Oh, but you could tell me what your very favorite spot in Venice is. I'd love to know that.
Oh, well, let me think. That would have to be Campo San Paolo. There's something, I don't know, something very avant-garde about it that's quite charming.
So what do you think about all this phantom thief stuff?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I think it's great. A caped figure darting down walkways beside moonlit canals, melting mist-like into the shadows, escaping not with stolen money, but stolen art. It's all just so wonderfully Venetian.
Have you written about it?
I'm working on a piece for Your Welt, yes. I tried to tell them I was here on holiday, but when they agreed to pay half my expenses in addition to my normal fee, how could I refuse? Besides, as far as crime sprees go, this one is rather refreshing. Il Fantasma hasn't physically hurt anyone, and has some very interesting ideas when it comes to what's worth stealing. In fact, it's altogether possible this phantom could turn out to be a woman. Whew! That would be a story I'd write for free.
So, have you dug up anything juicy for your story on this phantom thief person?
This case is so huge, the police are swamped. Apparently, they've got people coming in from all over the world to help track down leads. My contacts at the police station are too busy to give me the time of day, let alone a juicy tip. However, one of my non-police sources just told me something very interesting. He said the word on the street is that the next thing the thief steals is going to be a person.
He's going to kidnap someone?
A very wealthy someone. At least, that's a rumor.
Do you talk to Colin Baxter very much?
I try to talk to him, but he's so focused on his work. Having a decent conversation with him is virtually impossible. Once, out of politeness, I feigned an interest in what he was doing, and the next thing I knew...
He was showing you his test ray slides.
Yes! They went on and on and on! It was nightmarish. I felt like a seabird that had landed in an oil slick and couldn't fly away. The only way I could escape was to confess that I found the slides less than fascinating, which hurt his feelings terribly, I'm afraid, but it couldn't be helped.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me.
The man is obsessed, which is a shame, really. After all, he's not bad-looking, and there's a touch of intrigue about him.
What do you mean?
Once, while he was working, his cell phone rang. He immediately left the room to take the call, but as he was leaving, he picked up by saying, "This is Justin." Not Colin, Justin.
He's using a fake name?
Either Justin or Colin. One of them's fake.
I'll come back later, okay?
It's been a pleasure. Pretty locket.
Thank you. My boyfriend gave it to me.
Boyfriend. You do have it all, don't you, Nancy Drew?
I love that they comment on Nancy's just general appearance. I think it makes it a lot more realistic that they actually like go back and forth and they acknowledge her existence, kind of. I really appreciate that, and especially the locket thing. It adds a touch of drama, a little bit of melodrama. Anyway, I'll leave this part here, fellow detectives, and we will pick it up in the next part. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.